Nights at Freddy's 2 movie review. Actually, this time. All right, let's open the floor up. Go ahead.
I'd say it puts Oppenheimer to shame. This is, and we're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's Academy Award-winning movie, soon to be, versus what, Sloppenheimer? Like, this is, it's evident.
Okay, that's a take.
No,
Man, this movie sure came out on December 5th, 2025.
that is not contested. That is a fact. Yep.
I saw it on December 4th, though.
Yeah, because you're a lying trickster who
Nope.
uses underhanded tactics to get ahead.
I'm a fan. I don't use I don't use underhanded tactics. I just say, "Oh, look, there's a fan event on December 4th. That looks cool." That's
Yeah.
not underhanded.
Underhanded
the people who made
tactics.
the movie put that on.
Me personally, I would never use underhanded tactics to watch a movie.
Sorry, I'm just better than you, and I was able to see the movie a little bit sooner.
Oh, supposedly
My
the
bad.
people who made the movie put it on. Then why did they release the movie a day after? Huh?
So that all the casual viewers like yourself could go see it, not the dedicated fans like myself and Trevor.
That's not something to be proud of. And I mean, just to further discussion, in all reality, that movie sucked. Like, in all reality, as far as like, you can be a fan of the franchise, and I'm not like the biggest fan. I enjoyed like the Let's Plays back in the day, like 10 years ago at this point we're talking about, like Markiplier and stuff, and then the theories and the fan theories on like game theory and such. But like as a movie, it didn't really work.
Yeah, as a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, 10 out of 10. So fun, enjoyed it. As anything else, slop. Literal bottom of the barrel trash.
And I will just say the first thing that like really ticks me off is this trope that's in these movies a lot of times is like the teacher that like wants to see their student fail. Did you notice that? Like that's unbelievably unrealistic.
Yeah.
It's wild. But they had to do that so they could have like a satisfying kill.
Okay, so before we actually get into the movie, I want to talk about something.
Okay.
And this is a very important.
Oh, hey, welcome
topic,
to Subtractive IQ, by the way.
Oh yeah, Subtractive IQ. It's happening right now.
I'm your host, Caleb, joined by my co-host
Elijah, and our
guest star,
myself, Trevor.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were going to introduce me. So you guys had me introduce myself. I thought you were going to be like our guest star, Trevor, but no, you.
No, you're a big boy. You can introduce yourself.
Use your word.
All right. So we're
Okay, so this topic very near and dear to my heart. And I think it's very important as a society, like as a whole, that people learn once again. This is kind of a lost art. Keep your mouth shut during a movie. Oh my gosh.
Think of the target audience here. We're all losers in our early 20s, but like that movie is that's like for 13-year-old kids. That's just what it seemed like. Like, no,
dude,
the way it was written, the way it played out, it just, I don't know. It didn't seem like a very, cohesive kind of thing.
It was like they used the first take of every scene.
Yes, exactly.
It's been like every single movie I've watched out of like the last, I don't know, maybe 5 movies I went to the theater and watched. People have been talking and cheering and clapping during the. Don't do that.
Okay. Dude, don't cheer for Five Nights at Freddy's, respectfully.
Cheering and clapping.
Literally, it was every single time a recognizable character came on screen, everyone would clap. It's like, oh,
Josh Hutcherson's on screen for the 4th time in the movie.
No. Like an animatronic, someone from like the actual Five Nights at Freddy's. So it's like the toy animatronics, woo! Balloon Boy, woo! The puppet comes in, woo! It's like, oh no, recognizable characters in the movie about the game series? That's crazy. I had no idea that there would be animatronics in this. It's like, it's just disruptive and annoying. And it's happened in the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie. It's happened in the Minecraft movie. It's happened in this movie. And honestly, I blame memes. Because before like Minions came out and it was like the big meme movie, people kept their mouths shut and did not clap, did not cheer, did not crack loud jokes in the middle of the movie theater until the Minions movie came out.
Not to break up your rant. Not to break up your rant here, but like I think there's a stark difference between like cheering and like, you know, the oohing and awing. That's like kind of the point of going to see a movie in theaters with a bunch of people, but also like just talking through it. And I think there was like in the Minecraft movie, there's a certain level of irony that made that like cheering and talking and yelling, "Oh, water bucket release" and crap like that. That made that fun, you know. But yeah, there's a stark difference between like the chatting through it.
You know, that's what someone who makes noise during movies would say.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I don't even really like that. Like, if you're gonna do it like people did during Endgame, when they had like all the memes, and you turn to like your friend and you're like, "Oh, dude, it's the meme," and like you're not disruptive about it.
That's true.
I don't know.
Me myself, I did throw 2 buckets of popcorn into the rows in front of me.
That's crazy. I would never. I would never. As someone who was
just appreciating art.
Previously a cleaner, in like my past job, could not be me. I would kill people.
Well, here to hear first, folks. Threats of violence.
Not threats. Promises of violence.
Dude,
but only if I ever become a movie theater
I go see like every movie that comes out with my pass, and you know that doesn't ever happen to me.
See, I think it's just because for the most part I see a lot of the meme movies.
Well,
because
yeah,
it's things that I'm interested in.
It's like some of the only good stuff to see now, because things that aren't supposed to be ironic, like usually are corny or fall flat. But you kind of have a pass if you go and see something that's meant to be stupid or meant for kids anyways. You can still get the enjoyment out of it because you're enjoying it ironically. Like I'm trying to think of the last movie I enjoyed unironically.
There's been a lot of really good movies out recently. Predator, Badlands is incredible. Now You See Me 3 was okay. Not as good as the first one, but
your second example of movies that are incredible coming out recently is a movie that was just okay.
Okay, but it's better than like a meme movie.
Okay,
and then,
I agree.
And then The Running Man is like in my list of top 10 movies I've ever seen. Maybe not top 10, but it's in my like. I keep like a list of best movies on my phone, and that's on there. So it's like there are good movies coming out. Unfortunately, it's just the movies that draw the most attention are the ones that are a joke.
If we are moving past FNAF, go for it.
It's the ones that like people care about. The reason that like Predator Badlands didn't get much memes about it
because it was an incredible movie and it didn't have any memorable moments. Well, that's not true.
No, it's because the past like 5 Predator movies have been total trash. People don't care about Predator anymore.
That's not true at all.
The Running Man didn't get any memes because it's a standalone movie in its own universe.
Predator comment is we don't stand by that as Subtractive IQ. I just want everyone to know.
Dude, yeah, Elisha, most of the Predator movies are terrible.
Incorrect.
Well, that's crazy, Trevor.
Also, are we going to talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's
Predator movie?
Please?
We're only 10 minutes in, Caleb. Chill yourself. We have time.
No, I want to talk about it now.
On a warpath about people needing to shut up during movies because I've noticed a trend, and people need to stop it because it's annoying and not
fun
funny.
During a movie. No, I'm kidding. I get it. It was really bad. I went to see Regretting You, which is just kind of it's like a romance teen coming of age movie.
Ew.
When I went to see it, the whole theater was just full of like middle school teenage girls would literally not shut up the entire movie. I was like, I'm about to
the target audience.
That will radicalize. See, but Elisha, that's my point with like the FNAF movie. That's the target audience is like 13-year-old kids that watch FNAF.
I don't know, man. I only saw like 2 kids in there. Everybody else was like full-grown adults that were dressed up.
Oh,
like
man.
Body paint.
No deodorant, just straight.
Oh, for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Dude,
well, because the target audience was 13-year-olds 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Most of them are still 13-year-olds now, mentally.
Fair
like
enough.
myself.
I don't know. You're at least 14 or 15, I'd say.
Thank you.
Anyways, do you really want to go through this plot point by plot point? It's rough, man. It's rough.
See, you guys, I hold the very opposite view of you guys.
No
I feel
way.
like as an
I don't
actual
think
movie,
we watched the
like,
same movie.
yeah, it's cheesy, but at least it's okay.
No,
way.
no, it's really.
But as a
really,
Five
really,
Nights at
really,
Freddy's
really
movie,
bad.
awful Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
I think you should maybe switch your
All right,
perspective.
you don't
maybe
need to
could
have the
want
opposite
more.
view just for the podcast. You can say what you
No,
really
I
feel.
don't.
No, I'm making a point.
don't.
I'm making a point. I'm trying to get him on our side here. Maybe you could switch the view to just be like, hey, I wanted more, or I wanted more in depth, or I wanted them to go a different direction with the lore. I understand that. But just looking at it objectively, the pacing, the voice acting, not the voice acting, I guess the regular acting, like it's like what Caleb said, everything seemed like they used the first take. It just, I don't know, it was just extremely cheesy.
It was
in my
literally
opinion.
like the actors
to the point
were
of corny.
reading off of I can't remember what they're called.
This is something I just thought of.
Yes, it literally was like the actors were reading off of a teleprompter. The entire movie, it was so bad.
To sell a movie like this, like
Matthew
with
Lillard
acting,
was
to make
peak.
it seem real, you're gonna need like really high quality actors, and the movie was made for like what, 20 million or something like that.
I think it was like 30 to 60 I saw on Google.
Yeah, so it's like you're gonna need high caliber talent to sell this.
Yeah,
and
well,
they have.
I mean,
okay, here's another thing that pisses me off. They have high caliber talent. We know that Josh Hutcherson is a good actor based off of Hunger Games. Matthew Lillard did a phenomenal job.
He always knocks it out of the park.
The girl from Regretting You, I think her name is McKenna Grace. She's been in a ton of stuff recently. She did a great job. But Matthew Lillard was in the movie for 2 minutes, and Josh Hutcherson just did not care.
He stole the show.
The entire movie. Yeah. He did not care.
Am I the only one that thought Josh Hutcherson was in The Sopranos?
Caleb, it is not Fiesta time. Cut the music off.
I don't have music on. That's not me. The other gripe I have with the movie is I was so excited for Matt Pat to be the voice of Toy Bonnie, and then he had like one speaking line the entire movie.
I mean, that was kind of a bait. But
huge
see, my problem is they just retconned way too much of the lore.
Dude, like, Five Nights at Freddy's lore is, who cares even to begin with, because it's so
that's the whole point of the franchise. What are you talking about?
No, the lore is not the whole point of the franchise. The whole point of the
many of these franchises
is spooky animatronics and defending the office. That's what the franchise was when it started, and then it just became convolution after convolution to try to keep telling this story. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it, but I'm saying like that's not going to work in a movie. What happens, like, I'm pretty sure no one has even actually figured out everything that's happening in the lore right now. And that's like, I'm just saying, as a point of like making a film, specifically also making a film aimed at a demographic of kids where they have to be able to understand it. Like, you're not going to be able to include everything that's going on in this crazy knot.
But you could at least,
there's 2 points to that. There's 2 points to that.
Become like, let the characters be who they are in the lore. Like, why are you retconning characters to be a complete 180 from what they are in the lore?
Okay, it's 2 points to that. First of all, this is the downfall of a lot of these franchises that start off as games and books. Is that like there's how many, like a dozen books, like 7 games or whatever. They have to condense that into a 3-movie franchise deal. So they're like, they're not going to hit everything. And they're going to have to cut corners, which I'm not saying that to defend the movies. I think they've been pretty piss poor so far. But yeah, that's my point. Like, I don't think that it's even feasible. Like and the second point is that it's very clear that the creator of the game, Scott Cawthon, was making shit up as he was going. Like it's like there was retconning in the games in the original, like what, 4 plus all the books and stuff. I didn't read them. I just watched the Let's Plays when I was a kid, but that's watching the game, the theories and such. It seems like a lot was retconned.
Yeah, and here's the thing: is I read the first 3 books that came out, and they completely changed the lore. Like, they weren't canon. So the issues with Five Nights at Freddy's is there's so many different like timelines of what's going on. It's like, okay, so like, what's actually happening? And I think as far as the Five Nights at Freddy's, like portraying what it is, which is like what the root of it is. Okay. There's a killer, William Afton, and he killed these kids in this pizzeria, and the kids got stuck in these animatronics. That is like the bare bones of what the lore is. And I think the movies do a fine job of portraying that, but a horrible job of actually being movies. But that being said, like, I still had a ton of fun. Like, watching it. I'm not gonna lie, Foxy's entrance at the very end, peak.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that it was unenjoyable. I'm just saying, like, it was really annoying to see complete character flips and different characters being in the place of roles that were supposed to be filled by others. So, like, the puppet being evil, no way. Like, yes, Charlotte was bitter, but I mean, even in the like connection terminated ending for Pizza Sim, like, you see through the verbiage that's used, it's the puppet is like a caring, like, guiding presence to the other children, and in this it's just a bitter, like, it's just a poltergeist essentially. Michael
Also,
Afton
yeah.
being evil, also no.
I think his character fell very flat as far as like acting performances go.
Like,
that was
who is this guy and why is he here the whole movie? I was like, what is happening?
Let me just steer the conversation in a direction that nobody wants us to go. And I just looked up, having just thought of this, early 2000s heartthrob actresses, and number 5 on IMDb's list is Megan Fox. They must have known what they were doing, casting her as Toy Chica. Like, that's no coincidence.
Yeah.
She had the most speaking lines out of any animatronic in the whole movie, and she was the one actor for a voice actor that had zero connections to the franchise before that, which I think is interesting.
Truth. I mean, honestly, you said it was like kind of a bait that MatPat only had like 5 speaking lines. But also his voice, I was not expecting that.
He did a good job.
Matt, dude.
Holy
I don't think.
I
mean, I think they just post production that to high heaven. Like, that was not MatPat's voice.
Well, no, I mean,
I think he acted.
I don't know.
He was an actor before this. Like,
he
did like theater
was like
and stuff.
Musical theater. Yeah, but
I think that he put his all into it, knowing him.
I think I was just expecting him to do like his normal, like, high pitched voice.
Maybe,
but he went like a whole octave above.
I'm gonna ask your mom if we can stay up all night.
That was disarming. That took me all the way off guard.
Yeah, I thought that he was just gonna do his.
Will be dead by morning. Hold up.
Yeah.
Chill. Pump the brakes.
Yeah. No. And then Michael App, like, what in the world was even, like, his character is terrible in the movie.
So
like,
cringe.
Like,
so
lore everything aside, like, wiping all my brain of knowledge of Michael Afton, that was terrible.
This is why I'm saying it doesn't work as a regular movie. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. It does. Like, there are, granted, I keep saying, I still enjoyed it. Will I watch it again? Probably before the third one comes out. Probably not before then. Who knows? We'll see. But it's like, it's not meant to be this crazy convoluted lore thing, but it's like, I feel like they could have tried a little bit more, like, as a film. But still, I mean, I kind of wanted to say, like, similar to the Minecraft movie, except I think the Minecraft movie actually was a lot of fun and, like, really good.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed the Minecraft movie.
In this one, I was just like, the second at the very beginning, I was kind of like, I was trying to get into it, like, at the very start of the movie, and then as soon as little Charlotte was like, the animatronic is the only one I can rely on, my brain shut off, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to enjoy this for what it is. I know exactly what kind of movie this is now. And I'm just
for me personally, the most hopeful, like, the most, I guess, hopeful part of the whole thing was the mask usage. And that showed me that they were kind of trying to do like a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 thing. And if that means they're doing that, that means that they're going to be focused, hopefully, on Five Nights at Freddy's 3, which is, I think, is the peak of the franchise aesthetically, which is what you're looking for in a movie. If they do anything remotely aesthetically adjacent to Five Nights at Freddy's 3, for the third movie, I think it's going to be probably the best movie in the trilogy.
That's a bold statement about Five Nights at Freddy's 3 being the peak of the trilogy, or peak.
I said aesthetically.
Aesthetically?
Yes, I think it looks the best. I think it's got the best character designs. If they just focused on this Springtrap coming back and everything, I think that would be the best move.
Yeah. See, I think it would have been cool if they had because like they need a villain. I think that was their problem and why they retconned the puppet's character so hard. They need a villain, and they can't use Springtrap because he's supposedly like captured by Golden Freddy and all the children.
Save him for Act 3.
But they could have done, and they need to introduce Vanny, which was the end of the movie. They introduced Vanny with like the puppet possessing Vanessa, which also the puppet was literally just entered.
Yeah, I did notice that. Also, I did also notice that McKenna Grace's character was the only person that died from being possessed by the puppet. Everyone else who just like let live, which I was like, that's weird, but
that is weird. But yeah, it's like, also, if you're in a weird place and you're like, oh wow, this music box has been going forever, who's like, I'm gonna turn this thing off? Like, you see a music box and your first instinct is like, absolutely not.
I'm
absolutely
bored.
not.
Wake up.
I hate music. Shut this garbage off. But no, it's like they could have just gone into like the Cult of Afton from like the VR, like the like digital Afton. I think that would have been cool because you could still have Purple Guy in the movie, but not exactly like, and you had it kind of with like the dream, like Vanessa's dream in the movie. You could have had more stuff like that and have it be more like he's influencing stuff from behind the scenes and not exactly like the rabbit in the suit, but
I don't think that'd be very entertaining because I think that's the most, like, I guess, entertaining part of the series, I guess, as far as the films go, is the guy in the suit, the rabbit suit, chasing around people and stabbing them and stuff. That's what I would like to see in the third movie.
Well, but you didn't have that in the second movie anyways. So if you're already not going to have it in the second movie, besides the first scene, if you're not already going to have it in the second movie, then you can have it be like a horror mystery type thing where you're like trying to figure this out, because that's also been a little annoying about the movies to me, is just there's one person who knows everything pretty much. Like in the first movie it was Vanessa, who she was just a walking exposition machine, it felt like, in the first movie. And
I mean, we caught
away
Michael
from us.
Afton
I can't trust you anymore.
monologuing a ton as well.
Yeah. And then in this movie, it was kind of Henry and also Vanessa still again. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it would have been cool if they figured more stuff out.
You're going to help her right now.
Yeah, dude, it was rough as far as acting performances go. It was a lot of first takes. I think the peak of the movie was when it pressed the plushie and it did the little Freddy song.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that's peak. But yeah, I mean, anything else to add as far as the
I'm hyped for the third one
movie goes?
The end credit scene. I don't know. It just made me hype.
Yeah, the end credits scene, that was cool.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, are they gonna do Fazbear Frights? And they were like talking about like the haunted house and finding the other room. I was like, oh. So I just thought that was cool.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. I just thought it would have been cool if they kept the characters consistent, because they literally would have been really easy. And if you still wanted to do like controlling the animatronics with Wi-Fi, like Afton's a digital ghost in the games, like a ghost in the machine. Like you could have just done something like that.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, and then like it would kind of be like a mystery horror, because it's like, oh, these, suddenly these people are doing stuff and get to the bottom of this and figure stuff out, and you have like the tapes and stuff, and that would be so cool. And it would fit with Vanny. Instead of just like, oh, she's possessed by the puppet. Okay.
The baby cameo was sick.
That was pretty sick. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. But yeah, just kind of, I don't know. I would have liked if they had stayed a bit more consistent to at least the characters, instead of grasping for a villain and just being like, you're a prominent figure, you're evil now. Mm-hmm. That's my main gripe. Also, people wouldn't shut up during the movie. That's my second main gripe.
I have if we're past FNAF 2, I do have a subject that would be interesting to bring up. Recently, as of last week, all of the streaming apps came out with their Wrapped as far as music goes. I don't know about you, Elisha. Do you a big music listener individual? Do you use Spotify or Apple Music or the like?
I generally listen on YouTube Music.
That's fair. Did you get a Wrapped? I didn't know if did YouTube do a Wrapped?
I don't know.
They just do like a recap. Let's see. Let's I don't think that I've
pull it up.
Yeah, recap 2025. Get your recap. Let's see. What does it say? 2025 recap. Okay, just I listened for 25,166 minutes. My longest streak was 34 days. One song really went the distance. All right, top song was Oldie Station by 21 Pilots. Listened for 236 minutes. I was the top 0.09%.
Actually, my favorite song off of that record would be Oldie Station, I think.
Oh my goodness. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Go back. Uh-oh. Let's not forget about your other favorites. So my top 5. Okay, so number 1, Oldie Station. Number 2, Overcompensate. Number 3, Midwest Indigo. Number 4, Next Semester. And number 5, wait a second. It won't let me pause, so I need to keep going back to the start of the slide. Number 5 was March to the Sea, off of their self-titled album.
That's crazy.
So you could call yourself a fan of 21 Pilots.
Dude, it's all Caleb's fault.
21 Pilots wasn't even my top artist this year, which is crazy.
It was like a year ago. Caleb's final show at Grace. And
I was there.
No, you were.
That was the first one.
No. That wasn't that was the first one. My bad.
Yeah.
Not a real fan.
Fake. None of y'all got 6 feet deep in your top 5. What's up with that?
Absolutely not.
Doesn't have enough content.
I have plenty of content.
6 feet deep doesn't have enough content.
While Caleb is pulling up his, I'll go through mine.
Top artist is 21 Pilots with 9,400 hours. That was the top 0.1%.
You didn't have. You mean 9,000 minutes? You did not have 9,000.
9,000 minutes. Yeah. No.
Anyways, I had 111,000 minutes. And what stuck out to me is that I'm lucky enough to be living close enough to major cities. So 3 of my top artists I've been able to see. I got the Story So Far alternative rock band. I saw them in Cologne last year, and I saw his side project No Pressure 2 weeks ago at a punk club. They opened for a 1980s hardcore band called Gorilla Biscuits, and I left after the side project opened because I wasn't interested in doing your DIY hardcore from the 80s. Kind of, so bad it's good kind of production and stuff. And then Arm's Length is a kind of a alt rock emo. Best way to describe it, I guess, would be instrumentation of Blink's self-titled album with lyricism of Owl City almost, but heavier. And I'm seeing them in February.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yep. So how about
I
you,
had,
Caleb? What?
Oh,
I
6
had
Feet Deep was in my top 5.
33,662 minutes.
Okay.
Dang.
Top genres are indie, CCM, smooth jazz, rock, and pop.
Smooth jazz. I did not.
So when I'm home, I like to put it on like just in the background.
Okay.
And it's really nice. My
My top
listening age was
genres.
19.
Wow.
I did
rough.
see this thing that was like I don't know if this was a meme or if it was real. It was like your favorite thing to listen to were Gregorian chants. Your listening ages is like 1404.
They had me as age 42, and my top genres were pop punk, emo, pop rap, country, and pop.
I listened
So,
to 2,153 songs this
I
year.
got 3,764.
My favorite song
Yeah.
this year, according to this, was Automatic by Half Alive. So here are my top
Okay.
5 songs. Automatic, Half Alive. Sophie's House by Half Alive. I'll Be Right There by Ben Lawrence. The Pressure by Little Image. And The Contract by 21 Pilots, which is crazy because I don't even remember listening to The Contract that much.
That
But
album,
apparently I did.
think it's probably because The Contract was the lead single, and
Yeah, that's true.
he had a lot
that's
of
true.
time with that song before the album dropped, which
Mhm.
was, I think, real good.
My top 5 artists were Half Alive in number 1, 21 Pilots number 2, Cable Price and Friends, and then John Bellion. And then Little Image.
I've heard
Yeah.
of John Bellion. Other than
John
that, I'm
Bellion's
unfamiliar.
so good, dude. His new album is phenomenal.
So my top artists were 21 Pilots, Glory Hammer, Reliant K, Good Kid, and 6
Get
Feet
Glory
Deep.
Hammer out your top 5, bro.
Dude, Glory
It's-
Hammer goes so hard. You listen to one song.
I assume that's what
Listen
heavy
to
metal.
one
That's got to
song.
be.
Yeah, it's power metal.
I'm surprised
Gotcha.
Sleep Token isn't in my top 5.
It's
Dude,
it's like
good.
fantasy metal. It's
Sleep
cool.
Token's
What is
incredible.
your top Sleep Token track, personally,
Me?
Caleb? Yes.
Right now it's Emergence, and then Caramel after that.
Okay. Mine is it's a piano ballad off of their breakout record. I got to figure out what it's called. I'm actually not a huge fan of how it goes into more of a hip hop thing, but I'm a huge fan of their song.
Okay, I know
Ascensionism.
which one.
Ascensionism.
Okay, I haven't listened to. That's off Take Me Back to Eden, right?
Yes.
I haven't listened to that album all the way through yet. I need to though.
I recommend it. Yeah. I have to listen to their new album.
You haven't heard it, even in Arcadia?
I've heard the singles. So like Caramel.
Dude, it's
and
incredible. It's so good.
Yeah. I'm gonna add that to my downloads actually. But yeah, good year for music, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Mission Impossible I hear?
It could be.
Yeah, it's
I'm Half
definitely Mission
Alive's
Impossible.
I'm Half Alive's listener number 5,166 globally.
That's kind of crazy.
I'm top 200 for my favorite band story so far.
That's kind of crazy because Story So Far is like a decently big band.
Yeah, they have like 800,000 listeners on Spotify, I think.
Yeah.
I just had their new album on loop. I Want to Disappear. Very lyrically dense album. Really catchy hooks and riffs. You know, just a huge fan of that album and that band.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
good band.
Yeah, very glad I could see them live, as well as his side project a few weeks back. It's some good stuff. But
I'm
looking forward
yeah.
to Joji's new album dropping. I think it's in February. I don't know if you guys listen to Joji.
I do not.
Not much. No.
Colony House has another EP coming out soon. They released an EP. They're kind of split up their album into 2 parts. So they did like a part 1, which was half of it. Part 2 is going to be the other half. And I'm really excited for that second half to come out. First half is really good. You know who Colony House is, Trev?
I do not. I think you might have told me about them. They're kind of an indie
do you know who Stephen
pop
Curtis
kind
Chapman
of
is?
deal. Stephen Curtis Chapman. I've heard the name.
He's like one of the biggest Christian musicians of all time. Colony House is his sons.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it's
My mom
weird because
listens to
they're
Stephen
not
Curtis Chapman.
they're not really a Christian band. I'd say they're Christian in the same way 21 Pilots is Christian, if that makes sense.
Yes, I see. Yep. Let's see here. Let me look at Stephen Curtis shot me here. Yeah, my mom has got one of his albums on CD. So I remember that's how I recognize it.
Trying to think of albums that are coming out soon that I'm even aware of. I'm having a hard time thinking of like. I know there's Colony House. Besides that, NF released a new EP recently that I really like.
You're a big NF guy?
I do like NF a lot. NF's one of those artists where I don't realize how many of his songs I know every word to until I see him at concert. And I'm like, oh, I'm way more of an NF fan than I thought I was.
Yeah, I remember bumping Let You Down as like an angsty 13-year-old. And being like, you don't understand me, Mom and Dad. That's the extent of my NF knowledge.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people's, because that's like by far his most popular thing.
Yeah, most of his songs are like 11 million plays, 14 million plays, and then Let You Down is like nearly at 2 billion.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like unfathomable numbers.
Yeah.
So when's 6 Feet Deep going to be hitting 2 billion?
Well, how much time I got?
Month. 1 month.
Well, I'm asking you when. So, I mean, until you stop making music,
amount of time you can possibly imagine, and multiply it by 6.
6
Oh
seconds?
my gosh, what is that from? 6 or 7 seconds, but what is that from?
Oh!
Yep.
8, 9.
Wow, very funny, very funny. Good job, guys. We done comedy. Oh my goodness. Dude, the other day I was when I was at work, I was getting tools together. Cuz I for a setup that's going on this week. And I the cabinet that we have tools in is right next to where Easton was working.
Recipe for disaster, Eagle.
He turns to me and he's like, "When are you going to be funny on the podcast?" And I'm like,
oh man,
I just say never.
I've got a funny story about this podcast. Sometimes I'll put on like podcasts or something before I go to bed, and I'll always set a sleep timer. One time I forgot to set a sleep timer, and since I liked this podcast, followed it, to support you guys. I'm just that kind of friend. I woke up listening to you guys talking, and it freaked me out. I was like, I haven't heard this guy's voice in like nearly 10 years.
It's not been that long. That's crazy. Oh, I guess
I'm talking about Elisha. I'm talking about Elisha.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and I'm like, but I recognize it immediately. I'm like, what? I had no idea, because I didn't even know you did the podcast with him. You were just like, follow my podcast. And I hadn't watched an episode yet, so that was my first experience with a podcast.
I mean, I kind of like.
Oh, welcome to the show, baby.
Yeah, I kind of didn't. I didn't start off with the podcast, and then Caleb finished up at Grace, and then he he stopped doing the podcast for a little bit, and then one day he was just like, "Do you just want to record on Discord and you can be like the co-host?" And I'm like, "Sure, I'm down." What in the world? That's super cool. That image goes hard.
It does, right?
That is like an actual promotional picture from the movie.
What are we looking at here?
It's a picture in Discord Caleb just sent. Which, if you guys want to see, join our Discord, Subtractive IQ.
Yeah, it's free. It's in the description.
Yeah.
It's probably AI.
Probably AI.
Nah, it's not AI. It's this bad boy.
Dude, Caleb got the stash going on?
I do.
Looking fly. Looking kind of
Look at
like
this thing.
the dad from Spy Kids.
Oh, I almost dropped something off my desk, but I didn't because I'm a pro.
Good.
I saw Julian put a freaking hilarious image of a llama or a donkey.
A donkey, yeah.
Donkey.
Because I said me when lemons.
Shout out King Julian, bro.
Yeah, King Julian.
Get on the pod, bro. Gotta get you on the pod.
I'm looking through the past. I'm looking through the past chats here. You guys put the Mario Galaxy movie trailer in the general.
Yeah, because they used the Prowler theme.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the first one
Dude,
that came out?
Oh, I like
first
the first
Mario
one a
movie.
lot.
The first Mario
The
movie.
second one
was
looks
really
like way better, dude. The trailer is actually hilarious.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mario
pretty funny.
looking at Bowser's painting is like, it's trash. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. The last two movies Miriam and I've seen, they've played the Mario Galaxy movie trailer, and I've like laughed out loud both times. It's just funny, dude.
Yeah. Well, that's what
I've lolled. I've LOL'd. I've LOL'd both times.
I'm about to kill me. You're about to kill me with that that cringe.
Sorry.
That
He's not supposed to come out. I'll put him away.
That was really good.
Take
6, 7.
I would take. I'm about to jump. I'm on the third floor. I'm about to jump out. But moving. Yeah. I would rather take a Mario Galaxy game instead of another movie. I mean, a movie. I'll see it, but I'm looking. I would hope they make another
the
game.
games to Switch though.
How many times are they going to do that and charge you $60 for it? Like, I don't.
I didn't buy
As
it.
long as people keep buying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that with Mario 64 too. Dude, the way that they do that, it's like, limited
So
time,
scummy.
$60.
So
You gotta buy it, and if you miss it, it's never coming back.
I'm not even joking. Didn't they make it $70 last time? That's not even a 6-7 joke, but didn't they make it like $70? I'm almost positive.
Maybe. I mean, that's kind of like people are fighting for that to be like the normal standard.
It's bad.
Which is
not good.
ridiculous, by the way.
I mean, it just keeps creeping up.
And then, I mean, Silk Song came out was like, frick you. To like every
like
major
$20.
game
I bought Helldivers
corporation.
for $40.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because Helldivers been out for a year, so it was $60 when it came out.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, really?
Helldivers has always been 40.
I don't think so.
Damn, Caleb, you've been schooled thoroughly.
I'm pretty sure it's always been.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then you have games like GTA 6 that
Oh, you're
people
right. It
are
was
saying
$40.
like, oh, it'd come out at $100 a copy. It's like,
Yeah,
who's out
no.
here about to spend $100?
Never.
I mean, a lot of people.
There should be
Well,
riots.
A lot of
There
people
should
are
be
out
riots.
here. But
The
yeah,
dividends
it's
it's going to
just-
pay, especially for streamers, is going to be insane. It's
Dude,
going to like Twitch is going
they-
to become like even that much bigger once GTA 6 comes out. It's going to change a lot, I think.
They could release it at $10 and make like triple their money that they put into the game.
Yeah.
But I think it will be like completely destructive for the gaming industry if that game releases at $100 or even like 80 or 90, because then people would be like, oh, you know, GTA
Right, because then
6
other companies
did it.
are like, oh, to make the money that they're making, we need to hike our prices up.
And you're going
Or
to pump
like,
out slop
dude.
for $80.
Oh, GTA 6 did this, and people still
except-
bought it
yeah.
because of course people are going to buy it at any price. Like, honestly, it's GTA 6. It's like Half-Life 3. It's practically a myth at this point. But you know, like, people are going to buy, and if they do at a very, like, if it releases at a very high price and people still buy it, game companies are going to take that as a cue that they can, like, it's okay to release stuff at
Do you
this
think they're
price
holding
range.
out for the next console generation?
Heck no, dude.
No,
If they were holding,
they're not.
the next console generation is like at least, I don't know, I want to say like 5 years away.
I hope so. I hope
'Cause that's-
so. But
that's
also, it's been
about-
6 years
That's true.
since 20.
It's about every
Yeah.
10 years
I hope
that-
that's the case.
we get a new console
Do
generation.
you think there's going to be another PS PlayStation? Like, is there gonna be?
yeah,
PlayStation
definitely.
6?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, because they've already done like a slim version. They've already done a pro version, and it's been 6 years. I think that there's going to be another one, and I hope it's not anytime soon. Because I don't know. I think the PlayStation has got PS5 has got a lot of life in it. I think they need to make more exclusives for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xbox Series X was kind of dead on arrival. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, the marketing on that thing sucked. Like,
Yeah.
You have no idea which one you're even buying. The best part of that generation was the slim version or whatever you called it, Series S. That was much cheaper. That thing dropped to like $300, and that was a good alternative.
Yeah.
To a PS5, but
yeah. I mean, I feel like it just didn't have anything. Like,
no.
As far as console exclusives go, it had like Halo Infinite. But that was also on PC, so just play it on PC.
Yeah, but it didn't even drop with that.
That's true. It didn't even drop.
Helldivers was PlayStation exclusive. Well, besides PC, before it went to Xbox too.
Yeah, but that wasn't really a release. But like, they had so many release exclusives for PS5. Like, it was just kind of... Unless all of your
Miles
friends,
Morales.
Miles Morales, Demon's Souls.
I played it, but I'm no fan of I'm no fan of Spider-Man 2. I think that they really fumbled the story, but I mean, as far as how the game looks and played, it was a great game.
Dude, why did they change all the characters' faces?
I know exactly why. I can tell you why. For Spider-Man, they just made him look more like Tom Holland. That pissed me off.
Yeah, it's like you already have like good character models. That's just unnecessary and kind of immersion breaking. Yes, yeah. I think the first Spider-Man game that came out, the 2018 one, I think that's like a perfect game. Oh, it was peak.
It was so good. Unbelievably peak.
Are you guys hyped for Wolverine?
I am actually.
Is that a game that's coming out?
Yeah, Insomniac is doing it. The same people who did Spider-Man. They're doing a Wolverine game. It looks really good.
I don't know if they can recapture Lightning and make it like Spider-Man 1. I think it would be really awesome. But if they continue the trend of the kind of path that they've set themselves on for Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, sorry. Yeah, Miles Morales was pretty good. But it felt kind of like a DLC, I remember. I completely forgot that Spider-Man 2 itself was a different game. Sorry. Spider-Man 2, I mean. Then, I don't know. Kind of not.
It's really hit or miss. If a Spider-Man 2 property is going to be good, it's a real hit or miss. Because, the first Spider-Man 2 that ever came out was one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. And you got The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which was, what it was. And you got Far From Home, which was good. And then I think that this is a topic of probably a lot of controversy, but I think that the second Into the Spider-Verse movie did not stick the landing. I thought there was a lot of cringe dialogue and it was kind of bloated, but I think that...
Yeah, I think you're wrong, but that's okay.
Hey, I mean, you can prove me wrong.
I felt echoes of that. I do kind of agree, but I feel like it doesn't like ruin the movie experience really that much.
Yeah.
Well, you also got to realize that Across the Spider-Verse is a movie that's going to be completed. That's yet to be completed. Like, I feel like it works really well on its own. I feel like it's still an incredible movie, but it has yet to be resolved. And I feel like there's probably things that are going to happen beyond the Spider-Verse that are just going to, like, for a lot of people that maybe didn't like Across Spider-Verse, maybe that those things will start to click in a little bit. For me, that's how it was. For me, that's how it was with Dune. The first Dune movie I thought was super boring and super slow, but because of the way it built things up, when the second one came out, I was like, oh, okay, now I understand how good the first one was.
I think the slop to art ratio in media since 2020 has been really bad. Like before 2020, we've got a lot of good properties, games, movies, but afterwards, just 2020. After 2020, Marvel took a huge dive. Games got worse. I mean, if you look at like The Last of Us 2, how they fumbled that story. Spider-Man 2, how they fumbled that story. I don't know. I'm very wary of
Destiny 2, how they fumbled that story.
I'm
That was way before 2020, bro.
That was
That's
an
an old game.
ongoing fumble. An ongoing fumble since the day it came out. Except
Yeah,
Witch
I'm very-
Queen. That was goated.
very, very picky and choosy. I remember when Witch Queen. I didn't even play that game. But I remember when Witch Queen came out. A lot of people in my school were talking about it. But yeah, I'm very careful and very wary of the content I consume. Past 2020. Like it's there's always going to be some ham-fisted message that takes away from the story or the art of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, be wary of it. I don't know when was your guys' last pod?
Last week.
Last week. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys
We
probably talked
released-
about Stranger Things.
Every week on Friday. Yeah, Caleb did a little bit, but I've never seen it, so we didn't have much to talk about.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Looking forward to the rest of the season rollout for sure.
Me too.
Yep.
Well, hey,
Yep.
this has been a good episode.
Yeah.
We hit a lot of stuff. We hit
Most certainly.
Five Nights
Thanks
at
for having me on.
Freddy's. We hit Spotify Wrapped. We hit video games. Dude, I mean, this is like a quintessential Subtractive IQ episode
Yeah.
that we just
Yeah, my
made, so-
IQ is thoroughly subtracted since
Oh.
talking to you guys.
And it always will be.
Yeah. You'll never bounce back.
No, yeah, it's over. It's over.
Hey, this has been Subtractive IQ. I'm your host, Caleb Rumstock, joined by my co-host
Elijah Underation.
and our guest star.
Trevor.
Trevor.
And until next time, stay subtracted.
Wahoo!
Gosh.
Also, this is the first time I've ever
Shut
said
up,
that.
dude.
This is the first time I've ever said that. You don't like it?
Oh, no.
Also, join our Discord for free. Also,
Yeah.
follow us on Spotify. It really helps.
pay us,
Give us a 5-star review. Oh, yeah, you could pay us. Launching next week, we'll start our Patreon.
Will we?
Of which Trevor will be the first mention.
I
What
get
will
a
we put on
90%.
Patreon?
My
What
cut is
we put on
90%.
Patreon, everything that we already put on Spotify just
Yeah,
2 days
We don't
earlier.
cut anything out.
But you get the
You guys get the awkward pauses and like us and us.
you get the pleasure of knowing that you
I
help
already don't
support
cut those out. What do you mean?
a
enough.
grassroots movement. And then there's gonna
Or
be
if
more
you
like
want
background
everything on
noise on my
Patreon,
end.
If you want everything that's going to be on Patreon, just join the Discord and get it for free.
Yeah, true.
And be a part of these episodes and be a part of this community that we're building. Anyways, because it sounded so good when I said it the first time, until
no.
next time, stay subtracted.
Cue the Prowler.